Hi, today we're going to take a look at the doctor that is part of a Clansman, Nigy Boy, explain how we was blind, how we got blind, and also the hidden water trucks that were shipped or have been in Jamaica.
Welcome. This is where we cover truth, like it or not. We give our opinions, suggestions, we pity no one. Like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and button on notification.
Welcome back, my true platformers. Today we're going to take a look at the medical doctor arrested as part of Clansman gang police probe. Credit to the Jamaica Gleaner, it says a popular medical doctor in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, has been arrested by the police as part of its ongoing investigation into the Clansman gang. 22 alleged members of the gang have already been arrested and are currently before the Home Circuit Court. Alright, as far as you know, Black man is a leader or one of the leader of the Clansman, right? Here in Spanish Town. Every gang member have a doctor, whether locally or internationally. That man came out and he said he was innocent to all of this. Him not about this. Him innocent to all of this, right? But I want you to know, people, every single, whether uptown, downtown, round town, this a country, that the country, locally, international, Caribbean, everywhere, there is a thing. Because in case they get wounded, they don't want to go to the hospital because the hospital could have to call the police here. Come in to the hospital with a wound, especially a gunshot wound, and you look gangish or whatever, they have to call the police. They don't want the police to get involved, so they have their own doctor that they send, that the gang member can go to, right? But those in Jamaica, they say a well-known Spanish doctor in Spanish Town. I wonder who that is. If you know it, don't be afraid to put it in the comment section. We're not a rat, we're not a snitch. Put it out in the public. It's out there. So, you know, he's a well-known man. He just put in the name right now. Or I didn't go into details to read the news. I just see the headline and get the headline because, you know, everything is just corruption these days in the system. But that the Monday, you get your woes cooked like that. Moving right along in the entertainment field is Nigy Boy. I just admire this young fella. He's so joyful, he's so nice. I mean, I'm one of his biggest fan. But anyway, Nigy Boy, if you don't know him, it's as a continental girl. I get what by now you should all know him. Go on Instagram, you find him. It's Nigyboy. Nigy Boy. All right. Well, he explained how he got blind. He wasn't born blind, as some people may suspect. Things just happened, and it happened, you know. But he has a little vision. But I'm glad he's so intelligent, people. Listen up. I don't have to go into details. Listen up.
Hi, my name is Nigel Hector, and I'd like to start off by saying thank you to Bold Blind Beauty for having me be a part of their Men in Motion series. Now, my journey with blindness has been a lifelong journey. I was born premature, 5 months and 2 weeks, and even before I exited the womb, the doctors had pronounced me stillborn. I was birthed, and while I was about to be carried off to the morgue, I cried out and was rescued post-haste. I was incubated for 3 months, and the doctors, they still had their doubts. They still thought I wasn't going to make it. So my eyes were not covered while I was in the incubation chamber. And as a result of that, the light in the incubator burnt out all the oxygen in my retina. I was discharged, taken home by my mother and family members. When I was about 6 months old, my mother and family members, they noticed that my eyes had a glossy look to them. So they took me back to the hospital, and I was diagnosed. My parents, they were told I was totally blind. Now, my early childhood years, they weren't different from any other young child growing up. Everything was pretty normal. I lived pretty normally. I lived a normal life. I played with all the kids in the neighborhood. I didn't feel left out or ostracized. I did all the things little children would do, gave all the trouble they would give. I actually started school at a very young age too, around 2.5 to 3 years old. I was very eager to learn, and I was sent to a preparatory institution in Montego Bay, Jamaica, where I'm from. See, the thing is though, in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and many parts of Jamaica, the people, they don't really know how to facilitate blind and visually impaired individuals, but they try. And while at this institution, I remember vividly the teachers, they would use construction paper and apply sand and glue to the paper to make letters and numbers so I could use my fingers and trace as a means of keeping up with the rest of the kids in the class, interacting, being involved, being a part of the lessons. But as I already said, I was very eager to learn. I wanted to know more. So my mother started looking around to see if there were other institutions in Jamaica that would facilitate me, facilitate my learning, facilitate my growth and development. And she stumbled upon the Salvation Army School for the Blind and Visually Impaired Children. That's located in Kingston. I was sent there. I boarded at the institution, and that was where I learned a lot of independent life skills, such as how to make a bed or how to tie shoelaces, etc., etc. And I even learned Braille there. That was where I began my schooling and did a majority of my schooling. I then transitioned from there when I was older to a traditional high school in Jamaica.
This young man is so intelligent. Continue doing a good job, Nigy Boy. Congratulations again on whatever you achieve. Well done. This MP shows that corruption is going on all over the place in Jamaica, including in this water truck scandal. Behind him are some water trucks. They are hidden. And guess what? They're not damaged. They're new. And he's asking the authorities, what are they doing there? What do they plan to do with them? Why are so many people out of water, but they still have the water truck to truck them, and also the tanks? I'm gonna let you listen up, people.
I'm on Bevan Avenue in Montego Bay at the NWC office in St. James. This is the graveyard for the billions of dollars that we have spent on buying these trucks.
Look at the many trucks, people. And they're in good use. They're not old. They're not damaged.
I'm here in St. James, and I just want to bring attention to Jamaica. I just want to bring some things to your attention as the shadow spokesperson on water. In 2015, we had one of the worst droughts in Negril. I dispatched over 20 trucks myself and Bobby Pickersgill, senior minister at the time. When the JLP government came in power in 2016, they dismantled the Rapid Response Unit. The unit had 39 trucks that we spend billions of dollars for in ensuring that nobody price gouge you and charge you extra money to truck water, and the government would have the capacity to truck the water to you at no cost to you, and nobody can overcharge you. Look behind me. Acres of trucks parked since 2016. JLP government dismantled. I can tell you this is the only plan the government have. Just like how they don't have any plan for crime, They don't have a plan for crime. They don't have one for water. The only plan they have is to pray like the rest of us that God Almighty give us some water pretty soon. This is sad. This is a sad day in the history of this country. Come here and to see all of these trucks being rotten to the ground after we, you the taxpayer, spend billions of dollars on them to repair them and to put them on the road.
Now he's gonna talk about the water tank. He spoke about the water trucks. Now he's gonna talk about the water tanks. Corruption, people. Don't let them tell us in the water not available. The truck not available, the tank not available. Corruption in the party, in the no party.
Come here for a minute. Come closer. So, persons are coming on and defending that this is not government tank or this is not, it's private people tank, and some people can buy 10 tank at a time, some people can buy 7 for their household use. But see someone here with 14 in him yard now, with the Tourism Enhancement Fund logo and sign on it, because him not tear off him logo yet. So the Tourism Enhancement Fund logo is on this one. You know, it is sad now and disappointing, and it is scandalous. I would like to ask the Member of Parliament, more or less Wilson, the JLP Councillor for the Little London Division, Councillor Ian Miles, and the Sheffield Councillor, Councillor Garfield James, how come Sonny from Belied Road have 14 theft tank, Tourism Enhancement Fund tank at his yard? And on that road in Grangeville, you don't have a water issue or a water problem. How him get 14? How Sonny in Belied get 14 at the tank? I'm asking a question, you know. You're the people's representative. You're the representatives of the Jamaica Labour Party in Westmoreland, in Western Westmoreland. I'd like you to answer that question for me. How come Sonny have 14? See the theft sign there, you know. Cause them 14 signs there not tear off yet. See it here. But you know what? We're not going to deny this again. We're not going to deny this once more. But I'm calling on the Auditor General to audit the Tourism Enhancement Fund and the distribution of these water tanks. I'm also calling on the Auditor General to audit the tanks from the Ministry of Agriculture that is supposed to be farmers. I want to make it clear to every citizen. I don't mind the tanks coming, you know, but they are not for sale. They are supposed to give to citizens, and there's no way one person can have so much in his yard and we don't have that water problem in Grangeville.
Citizens of Jamaica, wise up and rise up. You may be affected in some way, form, or shape, and this is what the government, the Prime Minister, and the government party, this is what they're doing, hiding things from you. Remember to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and as usual, hit that bell button for notification. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye-bye.